is LUQOTW, my weekly game show where I ask you a puzzle question and the first person to answer correctly gets a point for either the champions from the previous seasons or the rest of the world. And if your team gets to 11 points first, then you get $10 for every point you contributed to that, plus an additional $100 for the overall winner. This week's question is, what's this picture? To find out the answer to this question, be sure to subscribe and tune in next Wednesday, 7 PM City time. Remember, the earlier you watch, the more likely chance you have to be the first to answer next week's question. Time to get to the last week's question, and the question was a word with two meanings, and I gave you a sentence with both of those meanings missing. Jane asked Jim to pass her the blank, so Jim gave her a pink blank. Jane sighed and said, "That's the wrong kind of blank." Mr. Dailylegs says flower. Christopher Lort says slip. Ryan Lindsay says apple. And the correct answer is flower. However, Christopher Lort was the first one to comment, and he is technically correct, so he has won this week. Congratulations to you. That gives Christopher Lort 8.5 in my greatest all-time leaderboard, and that puts him in third place. And he has his second win for this season, which means that he is now leading it with Keishi. And that gives the world their third point, which means they are back in the lead. Will the past champions come back because they're either not watching or the questions are just too hard for them? Find out next week on LUQOTW.